VAS-Expert is a telecom software developer, development team and support based in Russia, St. Petersburg. Over 15 years work experience in telecommunication and software development. Since 2030, more than 1,000 providers in Community of Independent States and Eastern Europe are using VAS-Expert DPI platform. So it says that the product is well established and ready to enter foreign markets. We work with providers of different sizes, from 1 gigabit to several hundred gigabits. VAS-Expert DPI can be a solution for businesses of any size. Solution is the main idea when creating the product was to combine all those devices that are present in the network of the telecom operator into one, to make it easy to maintain and to operate. Deep packet inspection platform, broadband remote access server, carrier-grade network address translation. Next, we consider the work schemes and the solution architecture. Basic work schemes. VAS-Expert DPI is an L2 device, SL2 bridge. It's transparent on the network and it's not a hop. Only management interface has IP address. There are three basic work schemes. First, inline. DPI connects between the edge router and the termination device, VAS. Fault tolerance is provided by using L1 bypass function. Second, asymmetric connection. Function is used to implementing ongoing web traffic filtering lying on policy-based routing. Third, it's out-of-line scheme. It's a scheme of traffic mirroring is performed through span ports or optical splitters. Out-of-line could be used for web analytics collecting and traffic filtering. In this way, the recommended scheme is inline. Only in this case you will be able to use full functionality. And how it works. VAS-Expert DPI it's a software which is running under CentOS 6. We plan to move to CentOS 8. We have our own DPI engine. It's based on PF-Ring packet capture technology. The essence of this technology is that the traffic is proceed directly on the central processor, bypassing the Linux kernel. This technology also may be known as DNA zero copy. It gives such high performance. One 5+1 cores cluster is capable of processing up to 10 gigabits per second full duplex and to 3.5 million packets per second of traffic. The more physical cores give more bandwidth. Data plane, it's hardware. Control plane, it's operational system. Two interfaces, one for inbound and another for outbound. Totally, at now, top Intel Platinum processor with 28 cores can give 50 gigabits full duplex. We recommend our clients to use usual service as a platform. Performance depends directly on the platform power. Another system requirement is a network adapter with Intel chipset. There is a list of chipsets supporting direct network access technology. Let's take an example. VAS-Expert DPI 20. When we speak 20, we mean up to 10 gigabits inbound and 10 gigabits outbound. In hardware, it will be only 6 cores and 32 gigabytes of RAM. For the software part of the solution, I also have another table. I believe that in tabular form information is perceived better. We already have understanding of the conception of the solution in hardware. Now we need to deal with the software. And as I said, VAS-Expert DPI is a software which is different variants of delivery. There are 4 editions that differ in a set of options, and each edition has gradation in performance. For example, there are VAS-Expert's DPI brass license for 3 gigabits per second, 5, 10, 20, and else. All lessons are unlimited in time. And now I think it's time to give a word my colleague Darima. She will tell about the most important features from this list.
Good afternoon, my name is Darima. I'm a pre-sales engineer, and today we will talk about several use cases, how DPI VAS-Expert can be applied in the networks. And first of all, talking about prioritization, DPI can prioritize traffic according to the direction, which can be specified by the certain autonomous system. And at the same time, we can differentiate traffic by VLAN or by different ports. In case if, for instance, we have several uplinks to upper provider. And also we can differentiate the traffic depending on the protocol or application, which means we can assign the low priority to application like torrent or updates, and we can give higher priority to video games. And at the same time, we can prioritize traffic according to IP address or login of the customer. Next slide, we can demonstrate how we can actually implement the prioritization on the network by using graphical user interface of VAS-Expert. In this case, we see the screen of the GUI. On the left side, we see different protocols like Telegram, BitTorrent, and every protocol assigned to the specific class. Means we can assign different priority to different protocols. For instance, we can prioritize Telegram with a high priority and BitTorrent with lower priority. And this actually allows to the operator to control the bandwidth according to the specific rules in the network and to use the bandwidth more efficiently. Brass architecture is the gateway which allows to control internet access to the internet access for customers. So means we can authorize users, apply additional options, and apply specific tariff plans for our customers, and this functionality can be implemented in 2 different modes, in level 2 and in level 3 modes, which means in level 3 mode, Brass can proceed the packets with already assigned IP address. And in L2 level, we can proceed traffic and authorize traffic according to the MAC address, which means the traffic will reach the DPI in unique VLAN, PPOE tunnel, and subscriber can be authorized based on a MAC address. So at the same time, it's important to know that we also can exclude or include VLAN tags in the Ethernet frames depending on the configuration in the network. So all subscriber information, all VLANs, all information about the authorization will be stored in the UDR database, and PCRF in this case will provide interconnection between radio server and the DPI. The full implementation actually based on the standards, and it can be also provided by it also can be implemented according to high availability scheme. The next slide is CGNAT. Here we can demonstrate that the functionality CGNAT actually helps the provider smoothly migrate to IPv6 strategy, and at the same time we support the dual stack IPv4 and IPv6. And at the same time we can effectively use the limited IPv4 address space for the provider. The solution fully compiles with industry standards specified in RFC, and we provide transparent operations. Talking about the use case, it's actually the common case is when the operator has the existing stacks of 810 CGNet racks, and the vendor is not able to provide the technical support anymore after end of support dates, but still the functionality requires kind of maintenance based on the actual fails, and in this case service provider actually can replace end-of-life racks by using CGNAT VAS-Experts, and in this case this helps the provider to reduce the consumed power and cooling, and at the same time we can use less space in the data center and cuts all spendings. Mini firewall, it's another functionality of the DPI solution, and mini firewall is first of all designed for the security of subscriber with a wide address from hacking. In real case we can block all system ports more than 1000 for the subscriber address, and we can leave some ports to have access for the home NAS, and block some malicious activities coming from the subscriber in case if the subscriber is engaged in the spam. This functionality can also bring some extra savings on additional devices for the network. So in this case we have all solutions in one server, and at the same time we cover questions of security. Another case is quality of experience. This is software product which actually allows to works with statistics for the provider. The product consists of two main elements, is the database and the graphical user interface. The operator in this case can solve a variety of problems by using this tool. For instance, we can use it for instance, for sales and marketing departments. It can be used to increase revenue and prevent the subscriber outflow, but technical department at the same time can use it for troubleshooting issues, for monitoring and preventing some technical it can be used also for optimizing the network resources. First of all, I would like to talk about the first case when we can, for instance, analyze statistics and we can define the group of customers which are interested in the offers of other companies, and by analyzing the click stream we can prevent the outflow and we can offer some better options, lower price, or by analyzing different devices we can identify the users who having the smart TV device, and then we can offer our own OTT service in the network. And at the same time we can identify the group of subscribers which can be engaged in the traffic reselling. This is possible by defining the filter. So in this case, we can identify the filter by using, for instance, for one IP address and by the quantity of different devices. And then we will identify only clients who have more than, for instance, more than 30 user devices per one IP address. And then by analyzing the traffic, we can force that subscribers to use the tariff plans for the legal entities.